Peace to y'all, man. Peace, peace, peace. We getting into it, man. Gaming after 17 years in prison. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm grateful to be here. If you know my story, you've been supporting the content, the message. In 2003, I got sentenced to 144 years in prison, and I'm not supposed to be here, but I am. I ended up doing 16 years, 11 months, and a bunch of things changed. I'm not even gonna lie, like a whole bunch of things changed. Most importantly, I ain't gonna say most importantly, but one of the main things that changed was technology. Hands down, technology is bananas to me. I want to start there. Um, but I'm home, and I used to be sitting in there. They did have gaming systems when I was on the inside. Believe that or not, they had gaming systems. I think they had like Xbox. I was on St. Bride's and they had like three systems in the gym. It was crazy to me. And I would go in there and try to play them every now and then, but I'm not gonna lie, like I was definitely not ready. I definitely lacked the experience of gaming, and therefore um didn't stick around for too long. Now, after being home for all this time, 5 years, etc., blah blah blah, I'm on a game. This how I pass some time when I got some time to let off some steam, etc., man. And that's what I'm doing. I'm answering questions in the meanwhile, man. Thank y'all for everybody that's supporting the content. If you liking the live, sharing the live, if you can relate to just the struggle of doing time, man. Right now I'm playing COD, man. I'm playing Call of Duty right now. Um, but maybe not you. If you can't relate, if you got a loved one that can relate, unfortunately, if you've been impacted in any way, you know what I'm saying, by prison, this content, this post, all of the stuff that I do is for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like hands down, it's for us. Um, I'm over here sharing it out right now, man. Shout out to everybody that's supporting on all the platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here blasting this out, man. And make sure you putting if you got questions, man. Make sure you putting your questions in the chat. Somebody said they got off parole in 2022. That's fire. I'm glad y'all got off, man. Oh, they're going crazy. I got off probation in when did I get off probation? I got off probation in 2023. No, the beginning of 2024. That's what's so crazy. Team deathmatch. They're loading up, man. Best of luck, soldier. The folks back home are counting on you. He said, best of luck, soldier. I'm trying to get this right over here, man. All right, I'm back on it, man. Locked up in 2012. Bus treatment. Man, listen, I was locked up in from 2000 what? 2003 all the way to 2020. February 12th, 2003 to January 13th. I had to think that. January 13th, 2020. My system is going crazy right now. But yeah, somebody said, did I see anybody? Man, I seen everybody do everything in there. The prison is just like the streets, y'all. Like that's one of the main things I'm always trying to get people to understand. Prison is literally like the streets. So anything you want to get into, anything that you're trying to obtain, if you are resourceful enough, if you can get the money, the funds, whatever it is, because that's especially gonna definitely make things move while you're on the inside, you can just do about anything. That's honest. Like that's just is what it is, man. Um, some people, everybody bids different. Some people they just want to do their time and get by. Some of us, guess what? We was trying to make things happen while we was in there. Somebody said, "Am I in Texas?" I am not in Texas. Somebody said, "I thought you were still inside." I am not still on the inside, man. Luckily, Luckily, I'm not on the inside. Somebody sent me with a solar flare joint. Green screen, better bet it. Somebody said you have a control. I do. I'm on the outside, y'all. That's just a backdrop. Just a backdrop. That's it, man. I am. I'm playing COD right now on YT, man. Same thing, same name, all that. I'm over in YT right now. I gotta say it like that. But just up here answering questions, you know, and passing the time, man. Hopefully, I'm supporting some of y'all with the questions and the answer and the content, man. Hopefully, y'all are enjoying everything that we're doing. And I say we, it's because everybody's supporting it, right? I think on the top side, we got like 155,000 family members strong. I don't say followers. I don't like that one. But we over there building, man. Somebody said, I bet you get them good bot lobbies. Probably. I just got the double K though, man. I'm out here working, man. I need to learn how to yeah, I'm super OG without the headset. I can't play with the headset. If I had it on right now, it'd be hanging off one ear. Y'all know what it is, man. Just like we on the inside, man. Could you do an OG voiceover? First and foremost, I'm about to take OG, about to do reaction vids. OG about to do gaming. OG about to go everywhere, man. We taking OG into the schools for the kids. The kids, did you know the kids love OG, man? First and foremost, we must understand that the OG is not limited. He is just getting started. And anybody that's trying to do anything on social media, man, you can't be so uptight either. If the guy that did 17 years, behind the wall can get out here and, do characters and act skits to tell a story, y'all can too, man. This stuff changes lives in a good way. It's not all negative out here, man. You got to have one ear watching your back. You better bet it. I got to have one ear watching the back, man. Some things never change, and I don't even know if that was a habit that started in there, man. This OG, oh my goodness. In my 21 years, where's the chaplain? 29 winners. Hey, the chaplain is vicious, man. Out the storyline, who y'all rocking with? And go to my story. The link for the merch is in there, man. We got the OG coffee cups and all that, man. I know y'all trying to get down with that. The chaplain is a vicious character, and the chaplain represents every single character in the story. Oh my goodness, I'm over here. But every single character in the story honestly represents a very, very, very real moment, man. Something it reflects an overtone of prison, a certain mentality, whatever. Quinn said, why was I in there? Quinn, I was in there because in 2002, I got locked up in 2003. I decided to take my cousin and his friends up the street to go stick a place up. And that is what it is, man. I made the bad decision of doing that. And I ended up with a 144-year sentence. True story. And if anybody hasn't seen it, man, check out the playlist so you can hear that whole story. You think the OG Chronicles is crazy? Check out how I got 144 years. Like the playlist is on the top of my page, and I mean it's the basis for it all, right? I'm over here. I gotta lock all the wind, man. And anybody that's going through it, man, I want to tell you this: through it all, like the most hardest, toughest moments in prison, all of that, it equipped me for being able to do some of the things I was doing out here, getting ready to do out here. It's allowing me to be a voice. It's allowing me to tell the stories because I survived certain things and I endured certain things. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going through something, see the good in it. See the good in it. See the value in it. Somebody say, how did I get home? I did my time, man. Somebody said PS5 and La Pinta. That's solid. Yo, back in the day, though, no, I wouldn't even had enough heart. I ain't gonna lie. And anybody that knows me, man, I gotta take him out. We gotta take him out from afar. He tripping. Somebody out there tripping all the way out there, man. We got to have him. What y'all doing? I'm not in La Pinta right now, man. I'm chilling, man. I appreciate everybody loving the content. Where you from too, man? Shout out to everybody that's from all over the globe, man. We got people from all over the world tapping in with the content. No, Ryan, in VA, you got to do 85% of your time. So my real prison sentence was 144 years, all suspended, but 19. Out of that, I had to do 85%. I see New Zealand in the building. So 85%, I ended up doing 16 years, 11 months, man. I see Philly in the building. Shout out to Philly too, man. I had the world's greatest cheese steak when I was up there in the area, man. It's too cold in the winter though. I will say that. Somebody from Chicago, it gets cold up there. But nah, man. Somebody trying to take me out. Y'all gotta check me out over here too. I'm going in. But I'm gonna get up here every day. I'm gonna keep telling the stories. I'm gonna keep posting content. I'm glad people are liking. Thank you to everybody that's sharing right now. Thank you everybody that's sharing love, showing love. If I don't see it, man, I apologize, man. I see Canada. Canada's super crazy. Yo, before I went to the prison, I was in the military, right? And I was stationed in Minot, North Dakota. Minot, North Dakota is like 20 minutes from the Canadian border. Like honestly, like it's right there. And let me tell y'all something. Real talk. You don't know cold until you're standing outside first thing in the morning and you turn on the heat or you turn on whatever, the defroster in your truck, and the whole bottom windshield just breaks out. You know what I'm saying? Well, cracks. I can say break out. Like you don't know cold. You don't know cold till you walk outside and your eyebrows are stuck. So yeah, man, we chilling. Yo, they is taking me out in the game right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not doing good right now. I'm glad y'all can't really see what's going on. You thought I was in a real set. It looks kind of real, right? It does look crazy. The green screen is green screening right now. I ain't gonna lie. The green screen is green screening, y'all. But no, I got out January 13th, 2020. Like 2 months before the pandemic really hit full swing. After doing 17 years in the pen, by the way, which if you can only imagine was a unique situation unto itself. Imagine coming home, right? Right? You come home, you've waited all this time, 17 years, whatever, and then you get home, and then the pandemic hits, and nobody knows if tomorrow's going to come. It was crazy. Yo, they is beating us bad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not feeling this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We tried to get out the way. It didn't work. It didn't work. I will, Randy. April over there chilling, man. OG, what's good with y'all, man? The gamer tag is all hail life, man. Message me, man, if y'all trying to hop on the game. Literally, y'all can hop on the game. We can get up here. We can do, man, conversations, whatever, man. Real talk. We getting ready to start streaming and everything. Not as a priority thing. We're just gonna stream and do some gaming, have some fun, switch it up every now and then, I don't think I could really do the streaming thing like that. Shout out to all the streamers. I'm too old, first and foremost. Well, maybe not, but I don't know. But what games do I play? I play COD. I play Madden. What else am I playing right now? I'm playing Payday. I'm playing a bunch, man. I'm playing a few games, man. Oh, you're active? I don't even know what that is, man. You're gonna have to tell me. I think my gamer tag. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Somebody said T Rent, man. T Rent, I should pin your content as the best comment of the day right there. No, OG, what's good, man? I'm gonna hop on COD. What's good, man? Gamer tag is all hail life, man. I'm up here if y'all trying to hop on. Oh man. Somebody said I heard you in peace. That's hilarious, Aquarius. Let me pin that comment because you want some attention. So if y'all haven't seen like any of my content before, what I love to do is when I get certain comments, I love to pin them. For numerous reasons. One, I like to highlight just the fact that people will say anything on the internet. Let's start there. And then usually, if you look, it'll be like 14 followers, 0 5. So then we know they're troll accounts, all that. But literally, what I like to do is I like to highlight these individuals because obviously they want attention. And it's okay. We're going to give you some right now, Jaquarius. First and foremost, I want to say you are loved, brother. You are safe here. I don't know why you woke up and you wanted to be negative or you chose to be, but evidently that's just what you're into. The world is a bright place, man. And I'll tell you something, if the guy that's done 17 years in the pen is the one that's telling you you don't have to be negative, it says a lot. And it kind of proves my point. Everybody that was locked up shouldn't have necessarily been locked up, and everybody that's free, well, I'm not saying they shouldn't be free, but I am saying prison should exist, and I am saying certain people need to learn some stuff. I had to learn some things. Man, I'm glad it helps, Creek. I really do, man. I'm really glad it helps, man. Man, what? I remember when I first could turn on the PS5, get on the YouTube, man. YouTube was crazy, first and foremost. Like being able to just like look up videos. I was like, holy crap, what is this? Like I could look up anything because I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't one of them dudes in the system that had the phone the whole time. I just wasn't. I was too paranoid, and they was running in on us. It was a different phase. Now everybody got one. Everybody jumping on it, man. Yes, YT definitely felt like heaven. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm one that likes to learn. And when you're in prison, you don't have access to nothing. I mean, you do, but you don't. Like everything's either outdated, archaic. You don't have access to the internet like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so it's a different situation. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to come home and get on the internet, oh man, I went crazy. And here's the thing. Anybody watching this, yo, I challenge you to use the internet as a business, man. Unless you just want to be for fun, that's cool too. But man, you could do a lot of things on the internet, man. You can do a lot of networking and get opportunities and all that if you're just consistent. And that's what I did when I first came home. I seen dudes getting on the internet. I was like, yo, they talking? Oh, I could talk too. I'm about to get up here and say some things. And it took some time because for the first year too, I got like 0 views. You know what I'm saying? I admit that. You know what I'm saying? But we got it going, man. It took some time, then we got it going. Somebody says you reminiscing about, not reminiscing, man. I'm an advocate. So I talk about prison, incarceration, mental health, addiction, all of these things because one, people need a voice. People need to be advocated for. Thank you, man. Everybody that's gifting, showing love right now. And two, is real life, man. Usually somebody's been impacted by one, if not more than one of those, either directly or indirectly. So, man, we just having conversation that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because life is real and everything can't be a joke. You feel me? That's all. You know. Although we do try to bring some humor to some things, you know what I'm saying? Do you recommend letters from advocates for resentencing? Yes, as long as the advocate is credible. Any types of letters of support for resentencing you should get from credible sources and individuals, man. The more credible, the better. And that's just it. We're in a situation where you're trying to get people home and you have to show people that they have support. Somebody said, how you got games in yourself? I am not in a cell. Somebody said, are prison politics real or you like stick with your own race? Let me tell you something. Where I was at, okay, let me answer like this. Prison politics are very real. They are, right? But let me also tell you this. Depending on the situation, the environment, the prison, the state, etc., is gonna dictate how the politics are. Where I was at in the Commonwealth of VA, honestly, you could avoid politics and race was not an issue there. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? When I hear certain people say that it was, I kind of just laugh because I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Prison is prison. It's jacked up. I'm not gonna tell you like it was a cakewalk, but what I will tell you is there's way worse systems. You know what I'm saying? Where the politics are very real and you don't have much of a say. And depending on your race, that's where you got to fall in. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just life. You know what I'm saying? Message me simply tapping in and we're gonna set it up so next time I'm on the game like every night. You know what I'm saying? What you spend the majority of your time doing in prison? Majority of my time I've spent was surviving, straight up. And trying to figure out how to manipulate the system so I could do things that they said I couldn't do. I'm just being honest. I'm not glorifying prison though. That's the whole thing, right? Never glorifying prison, never saying that that's how I was moving because there was a point where I switched up how I was moving. And I started going to every single program I could go to. I signed up for every single educational program they had. I made sure I kept the job. I made sure I worked out. I made sure I was as productive as possible while I was incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? And somebody's trying to get at me from afar, and they got me. But that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I did not let the time do me. I did my time. You know what I'm saying? Yup. Either or, simply either or, man. Are there for real people in there looking for dude? Yes. Predators are just a part of the world, unfortunately, right? And I will say though, it's not like prevalent like people would probably think in prison. Maybe back in the day it was. I don't know. Definitely not prevalent now. But I can tell you, in my 17 years of incarceration, I did hear about three different situations that occurred in 17 years where somebody like, you know what I'm saying, got attacked by a predator. I feel like that's pretty good. It's bad because it still happened, but it's pretty good, man. Best advice for your friend is getting ready to do 15 years, man. Stay out the politics if possible, but if he's going to the feds, that's probably going to be hard. Um, so at that point, it's really don't create any drama, any scenarios by his own hand. There's going to be some things that happen if he has to get involved with politics that he's just going to be a part of the car in the mix. But you never want to be the culprit. You never want to be the one that instigated it or started it. Tell them treat everybody with respect though at the same time. You know, don't be a pushover. Be assertive, not aggressive necessarily. Um, Stay in school. Any programs you can sign up for. Anything. Mind your business. Hear but don't hear. See but don't see. And don't talk about nothing, man. And just do your time. Best advice for me, I got 2 years. I kind of just hit it on the head, man. And then some of the golden rules, man. Don't gamble. Don't get involved with certain types of people in there or whatnot. Don't go into debt. Stay away from the store boxes, man. Don't use substances. A lot of people want to use substances when they go in there because they're trying to avoid reality. But let me tell you something. You want to be on point when you're in a place like that. Straight up. Like, you want to be on point. It's better to process the pain while you're in there and be on point than to be in a daze where somebody could simply just take advantage of you in different ways. Not just like the extreme physical way you may be thinking. They could just take all your stuff. They could rob you, extort you, whatever it is that's going on. That can happen more than likely when you're under the influence. Yo, my man's trying to pop off and go crazy. Oh my goodness. Appreciate everybody's liking the live right now, man. Everybody showing love right now, man. And these are good questions. Yeah, I try to talk to people, man. I make myself accessible. There's a link right now in the story, man, where I got my coaching services set up. It's been really good, really successful. I'm really grateful, man. Where I work with people as a mindset and resilience coach. I've been home for 5 years now. I do some things. But I also work with returning citizens, their loved ones, etc. The link is in my story. It says tap the link. If you tap that, you can book a free call, man. I'd love to get on a call with y'all, man. Let me give y'all like 15 minutes of advice or some free game or something that I wish somebody would have gave me. And I guarantee if you apply it, it'll move something forward almost immediately. But yeah, man, I take pride in actually supporting the community and the content, or the people that support the content. Because I think it's corny when you liking people's stuff, you showing love, you blessing people with gifts or whatnot, and then they don't even respond. Like, they don't even hop on a live. They don't even get in the comments. Like, you ain't even got to necessarily respond to my comment. Let me just see you in the comment section for some of my favorite creators, right? So I got to this place now. I've been working. I still got so far to go. I feel like I'm nowhere. But I know the type of content player or content creator I'm gonna be. I know I'm gonna interact with people, man. The link is in my story. Why jail green screen? I don't know. Just cause. Just the green wall, yo. Oh, you in my group on Facebook? That's what's up, man. Let me give you the follow in case I'm not following you, man. I just sent you the follow. I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all hit me up on FB or anywhere else, man. We got stuff going all over, man. I'm telling you. People really don't. That's part of the reason why I also use the green screen. I ain't gonna lie, because I was trying to get people's attention. You understand me. Uhuru, peace, man. Peace, good brother. I see one of my brothers up there, man. Make sure I'm gonna pin him right now. Hold on. Well, I thought I was following you. That's crazy. Following you now. I just pinned my brother's comment, man. Uhuru, he did time in there as well with me, man. Make sure you give him a follow. He's got some good pieces, some good wisdom. He's over there creating content. What's your favorite food concoction that I ate while I was in there? Man, I was simple. You understand me? I was really simple, like oatmeal, peanut butter, and I'm straight. And I like to eat the oats a lot of time when I was in it because I was trying to clean my system out. But outside of that, give me 2 ramen noodles. Let me fry it up with the oil from the oysters. Let me fry the oysters in the microwave, and let me chef it together with some pickles, green peppers, onions, something basic. You know what I'm saying? And some Mrs. Dash. I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? G6, I already did, my brother. You should look me up, man. You can see all the wonderful ways that I have. This is how I advocate. This is how I have conversation and dialogue, and I remind people what incarceration is. And also, man, so I can just hopefully get some people home, man. Keep the people from going in there and out the grave and all that good stuff, man. So no, I'm not gonna move on, my brother. You know, I'm gonna stay right here. In that sense. Oh, let me get him. Let me get him. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get him real quick. He tried it. Oh, we playing. Oh, we playing the confirm. Oh, they got me. They got me. What's the craziest prison story I got? You got to check me out on YT, man. But I was thinking about something today. I was definitely thinking about a story today. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Yo, everybody's not your friend that's your friend. Let me start there. Everybody is not your friend that's your friend. All right. And this is whether you've been locked up. This is whether you've never been locked up. This is just a jewel of the day, man. And let me tell you something. Prime example. When I was locked up, there was 2. I'm not gonna use their names, right? But it was 2 guys. They was like brothers, honestly. Like, we had been on this spread for about 6 years, and they was the type of brothers. They was together every day, and it wasn't nothing crazy. They was literally like they was homeboys. Like, they moved like brothers. They ate together. They worked out together. They were people knew each other. All that. You know what I'm saying? So one of them, they both went to reentry. One of them went home about 3 months sooner than the other one. And let me tell you what happened. The one brother, I'm gonna call him Jay, that had 6 months. He was cool with Ty. Ty had 3 months. These are the names I'm gonna use: Jay and Ty for right now, for the sake of the conversation. Jay often would let Ty get on his phone to make 3-ways. And if Jay had to run to the microwave to get something, he'd call Ty over to talk to his girl. Hey, bro, hold the phone down, talk to my girl while I go get my food out the microwave, blah, blah, blah. Because you didn't want to lose your spot in the line. You want to go grab your food. Whatever it is, they was that tight. But let me tell you why it's not always good to let your homeboy talk to your girl while you're locked up. Because you never know somebody's intentions. And I'm not saying that her intention was wrong in that moment or those moments when they would talk and they was both still locked up. But here's where Jay messed up at. When it was time for Ty to go home, Jay told Ty specifically, hey, man, my girl will drive you to your interviews or any place you need to go. Just let me know. You understand what I'm saying? Let me know. You can call her. You got her number. I'll be home in 3 months. But until I get home, man, she got you because I know you live down the street. You need her. So what he noticed was after Ty went home, he was calling his girl and she wasn't picking up not too long after. And then he noticed that Ty wasn't picking up like that not too long after. And then, lo and behold, something happened and occurred. And Jay got a hold of his homeboy Ty and he says, hey, what's up? Ty said, what's good? Where you at? Jay said, where you at? Ty said, well, I'm with your girl right now. He said, man, you ain't telling me you was with my girl. And what I'm telling you is Jay lost his girl to Ty because he let him get too close. And you don't know, you know what I'm saying? You don't know the person that you bidding with necessarily outside of the bid, and you don't know how they can respond when they go into the world. So yeah, you trust them on the inside, right? And I got plenty of brothers that I still trust, you know what I'm saying, on the outside, inside, all that. But you trusted them with your girl. This is your wife. This is somebody, and I'm not saying she's innocent, but what happened is they was around each other, and evidently she gave one too many rides. You know what I'm saying? And now they locked in. So what happened was 3 months later, Jay get to go home, and he on fire. And within 3 days' time, Jay met up with Ty, and it was over with. And that's all I'm gonna say it on this app. Jay went back to prison. Ty was unable to go to prison, so you could read between the lines on that one. And Shorty's still out there. She's still out there. Not saying she's wrong, right? I don't know all the intricate details, the everything behind, but I can tell you that this man let his homeboy get too close. Let him talk to his girl while he was on the phone. His homeboy went home before him. Then you let them hang out with each other. Something happened. Some lines got crossed. You went home. Now you're on fire. Now you right back. And he's serving life. He's not coming home. He got a violation. He had a violent affair. All of that. You know what I'm saying? Do men who have been incarcerated for decades struggle relationships emotionally with the female? Man, men who've been locked up for decades and sometimes less than decades struggle with emotions, period. One thing that I always say, and sometimes dudes get mad, but the real ones know, yo, mental health is jacked up when you come home from prison. Never mind relationships with females. How about just being able to cope with yourself on the outside? You know what I'm saying? Like, prison is hard, but freedom is harder. There's way more uncontrolled variables. You got bills, you got all types of stuff going on out here. On the inside, yo, it's hard, but it's like a controlled burn. I got locked up in 2003. And you can kind of predict what's going to pop off. Like the extent of the worst, you kind of know what it is. Like you know what it is. You can feel it in the air. Out here, man, you any day you don't know what's going on. You understand me? And that's just it is. That what happened with Dude Girl. I missed the plot. Dude Girl never went. Dude Girl out there. She's still out there. And both of them are gone. Oh my goodness. That's the plot. The plot is, yeah. And by the way, man, it should be noted, in case it's not, because they just popped me off, that's one of the easiest ways for us to get tricked up when we come home from incarceration, believe it or not. It's relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's not just relationships with our girl. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is it could be our homeboys. It could be people you think you know. You don't really know them. You know what I'm saying? You out there, you think it's this and this, and it's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So tighten up, wake up, man. And hopefully, man, y'all learn from the stories that I tell in the content. I'm getting ready to do a lot more storytelling. I'm gonna do an actual post about that. That's why I was giving bits and pieces. I'm gonna do the real post about that probably tomorrow. But it's real, man. It's not a game. The most wickedest, heinous stuff happens in prison or coming out of prison. This is not a lot, but there's plenty of good that happens in there too. Plenty of righteousness that comes out of there. Plenty of good stuff. Somebody said rent do. There's plenty of good stuff, but at the same time, man, there's plenty of ugly stuff too, man. Somebody said mental health is very important. Mental health is extremely important. Extremely important. I tell dude, I'm like, yo, it's okay that your mental health is jacked up. You got PTSD, you got anxiety, you got depression, or whatever it is. Look what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? When we come out here and we act like nothing's wrong with us, that's when it goes left. That's when it goes left. I did a post about that. How everybody that came home that told me they was gonna be all right there was a moment when they weren't, and that's okay. I wasn't either. There was a moment when I needed help. Somebody said, I don't think you were wrong, YFN. I don't think you were wrong. Something, I don't know. Yeah, somebody said they'd rather be upstate than in county if they got locked, for sure. For sure. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, I'm never going back, period. But while I was on the inside, I could say I would have honestly preferred, as I did, prison over jail, just because of movement. You know what I'm saying? When you get to prison, everybody's like bidden and living their life and really locking in, versus in jail, ain't nobody really like all the way locked in. Now it's changed now. Jail's down where I'm at is like the prisons. You go on a weekend, you may never come home. And that's the scary part. That's the scary part. Okay, somebody just yammed on me. I did a weekend county. How do I reintegrate? How do I reintegrate? Yeah, go to sleep and wake up in the morning. But I will tell you, man, one day of incarceration, we can joke about it, but one day in the pen can leave some trauma on you, man. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to say he's joking and trolling. Okay, he's trolling, but hey, just saying. man. But nonetheless, man, learn from the stories. I'm gonna continue to post. If there's other topics or conversations or questions y'all want me to touch on, man, message me. Put them in the comments, whatever it is. And also, if you've been impacted by incarceration, you got locked up, or you got a loved one that's locked up, put something green in the chat. And also, if you don't mind, man, put where you from or where you at right now, man. I like to see where everybody's at. We got people from all over the world, man. New Zealand, Africa, we got them everywhere, man. That's that love. And yes, I'm all the way locked in. I ain't doing much of nothing right now in the game, but I'm trying to act like it though. Thoughts on truth in sentencing? Oh man, advocate here in Chicago. What up, Nita? Let's connect, man. I love to connect with the advocates. Thoughts on truth in sentencing? I mean, sentencing jacked up. I got 144 years for a crime where nobody even got physically touched. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, where the CO at? Over here, back here. I mean, this way, back here. Tell them what up. Oh man, we gotta get you. Oh, it came back on me, man. Have I ever heard of Reform Alliance? Yes, I went to one of their trainings in New York. I don't work with them though. Respectfully. What's going on? Never mind. It is, man. It looks real though. That's what's up, man. I guess. Is it for views? I don't think it has to be for views. If you look at my profile, I'm doing all right. It's really just for the fact that that's what I talk about on this page a lot of time. So it's just, branding, I guess. Letting people know what the topic is, the conversation. All that good stuff. Great question, though. Oh, it took me out, man. I'm playing COD right now. How did I navigate getting a job, etc.? Man, let me tell you something. Somebody said, where my taxpayer money going? That's hilarious. How did I navigate getting a job? I navigated getting a job by networking. You know what I'm saying? Networking. What else did I do besides networking? I got on ZipRecruiter. I got on Indeed. All of that. Oh, you're not gonna get me like that. They try to give me peace, y'all.